Hello, guys, and welcome back. Wish you a very happy new year. And I think it's like I'm meeting you after ages, but now we're getting back on track. And then now we are going to have our uploads done on a timely manner, so you guys can actually catch up and see what is going on. So today's reading, we are going to be talking about the zodiac sign of Aries. So either your sun, moon, or rising, or maybe if your Venus is placed in Aries, this is the reading for you. The first card that I have for you guys is Harmony, number 22, which comes out to, so 2 plus 2 would be number 4, which means with this card, what we are talking about that for at least the next 2 weeks or the next 1 month, you are going to be feeling in complete harmony in terms of whatever that you have been doing. Now, one thing to realize is while we are talking about the zodiac sign of Aries, the color is also orangish, reddish, rust sort of color, which also coincides with the color of Aries, the colors of starting something new. So, one thing that I can see with this number 4 is that your Rahu might also get activated. So, depending upon where your Rahu is sitting in your natal chart, chances are you are going to be witnessing expansion or illusions related to that particular house. So, for example, if your Rahu is sitting in your fifth house, chances are you might feel a little bit cheated by somebody that you might be in a relationship with, or they might have lied to you in regards to something. So take it as it sees fit. But what is going to happen is at the end of the day, you are going to make harmony with it. You are going to accept it, and then you are going to move on. So let's draw some couple of other cards for you just to give you an idea in terms of what your next 2 weeks look like in terms of your career. Awesome. So the next card that I have for you guys is the Five of Swords. We have the Two of Chalices, and then we have the Six of Swords. So I'm seeing a lot of swords cards with you, and swords are mostly about going through this time where you have a lot of things going on in your brain. So mentally or intellectually, you are overstimulated, and for some of you, I think what I can feel is that you might have been cheated in the past. So while uh, awesome, all right, okay. So you might have been cheated in the past, which means things might have not worked the way you have wanted them to, whether be it in terms of your love life, be it in terms of maybe a career move or a promotion that you were promised, but that did not happen. While you were really anticipating it, you were already prepping for it, you had this very strong feeling that this is what you want and this is what you feel like is going to happen, but what happened at the end was something completely different. So maybe somebody else was given this opportunity that you were promised or you thought you were going to get. But what I feel is you are healing from it, which is why I think the harmony card came up, because you are healing from it. You have finally made your peace with it. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Wands, which means while you have already talk to your brain or talk to your mind about it, that this is what was supposed to happen, but internally you are already looking at other opportunities. You're already planning your next move. Like you want something to happen, you just don't know what it is and how it is going to happen. So those are the couple of things that I see for you, when I pull the cards first hand. But let's see what else is going on for you. What else do my Aries need to know about what's coming for them? The next card that I have for you is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Chalices, and then we have the Knight of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Wands. So I have a feeling in the next 9 months, like, we have just started into January, but within the next 9 months, things are going to change for you completely. Now, when I say things are going to change for you completely, in what sense am I saying this? Now, one thing is for sure that I am seeing something change in your career. That is definitely going to happen, whether you have made up your mind about it or not, but it is definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of time and how things play out. But I definitely do see a change coming in your career. You are going to learn something that has happened to you, and you're going to take it very proudly. So you are trying your best to overcome whatever has happened previously, and you are going to move forward with it because you have already thought of, this is going to be my next plan, this is what I'm going to do next. Now, for a lot of you, I do see that maybe you were in a partnership business and that did not work out for you. So, you guys are going to get into maybe perhaps another partnership, or you are going to explore something else. For a lot of people, I do see a career change in a sense that if previously you were working for somebody, now you might try to work for your own self, or you want to become an entrepreneur and not focus on somebody else telling you what to do. So I feel like, when it comes to dealing with your bosses, dealing with your management, I feel like you now want to become the boss. You want to be the one making all these decisions, so you can again be in that state of mental harmony where you feel like everything is in my control and things are going to go well. Now, I do see very high confidence coming in from you. For a lot of you, I can also see that there might be a trip abroad or to a different country that you might have to make because you are exploring your options, but definitely something is going on. Now, whether this something is going on in terms of your main job or your side hustle, it would depend on you, but I definitely do see something happening, and something is going to help you grow in a sense of what you should do next. With the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing this a very strong sense of ownership, a very strong sense of putting your own hard earned investment, your experience into growing something that you know for a fact is going to be useful for somebody in the future. Now, at the same time, just to give you a little bit of glimpse, and if I have to interpret the same cards in terms of what is going on in your love life, so for a lot of you, I do see an ex coming back to you, and this ex is coming back to apologize to you and tell you how they feel about you and how things have happened and how they did not want these things to happen. But the great thing is that you guys have already moved on. You guys have already figured out, what, this was not my cup of tea. This is not something that I wanted to happen, but it has happened. I have learned from it and I'm going to move on. So, right now, when it comes here, you are seeing yourself as this powerful, powerful person who is capable of setting her own path and is capable of growing the way she wants to grow. And I think that is an amazing energy to have overall. So, this is what I can see in your reading, at least for the next 2 weeks. Let's get back and, touch again in next 2 weeks to see what is happening next.